Hey everyone, it's Erica. Welcome back to my channel. I have a process video for you for the Doodlebug Design Creative Team using the Farmers Market collection. Absolutely love this collection. The colors are just so pretty, and I love all the purple in this collection. So I am going to use mostly just the bits and pieces pack in this collection to create my layout. I have already trimmed down my white cardstock, and I believe it's 10 3/4 by 10 3/4. Then I matted it on this beautiful purple paper, which is 11 by 11, and then matted it on the fall floral paper. I have traced a circle in the center of the white cardstock, and I'm going to create a floral wreath using the bits and pieces pack, and then a bunch of packs of sprinkles and enamel dots. I have my two photos there, which I do change out the size. They were like a little bit smaller than a 3x4, and then they just weren't going well with the wreath design. They were just a little big, so I went with like a 3x3 size instead. So I reprinted them, and you'll see the square size photos here in just a little bit. I'm going to start to adhere all of the florals and leaves down around the circle line that I traced on the paper. And I do bend up all of the florals just to give them a little life and dimension, so they're just not flat on the layout. I think this really helps just to add some more dimension and just give those florals life. I'm going to mat the photos on a piece of yellow pattern paper from the 6x6 paper pad, just to add a little punch of something behind those photos. The colors in my photos, you can see the beautiful fall leaves in the background. We were at the park. We went to eat lunch at the park, Liam and I, and the florals, or the leaves, were so pretty. So we took a whole bunch of photos that day, and I just thought these photos went really well with the colors in this collection. This collection is a farmer's market, so there is a whole bunch of like fruits and fruit stands and veggies and things like that. But for my photos, I'm just documenting a day in the park, and I'm able to pull out things in this collection that will work great for just everyday documenting. So if you were on the fence about this collection because you don't have any farmers market photos, I think every layout that I've done with this collection has nothing to do with anything farmers market or fruits or vegetables or anything like that. It's just everyday photos, and they work perfect. So there are things in here that can be used for everyday photos. So just getting my photos stuck down, and I have them adhered with foam adhesive, 2 different thicknesses, just so one is raised higher than the other. And then I will go through and add all of the little floral bits. Some of them are stuck down directly to the white cardstock with a tape runner. And then I do have 2 different foam adhesives that I will be using. One is from Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L, and it's just the perfect amount of height. And then I have another one that I believe is from Thermoweb, and it's a little bit thicker, just so I have some different heights around in the wreath. I do add in some die cut hearts as well that came in the bits and pieces pack, just to fill in some spots. There are tons of leaves, and I think this is the second or third time that I've used this bits and pieces pack on a layout, so there are tons and tons of florals in it. This collection also has a standalone floral die where you can make your own florals. It's really cute. I'll make sure to leave it linked down below so you guys can check that out. So just going through, bending up the petals on all the florals, bending the leaves, just so they have some dimension to them and they're not flat on the layout. It just gives the wreath a whole nother feel when all of the petals and leaves are bent and curled up. Once I get everything stuck down, I'll go in with some different packs of sprinkles. I have like a floral set that I will add in there, and then I go through the puffy stickers and add some small puffy florals. I pull out the jewels to add in some sparkle, and then I add some mini jewels to the center of a couple of the florals as well. So just going through and adding all of these gorgeous florals. They're so pretty. And I just love the colors. So I wanted to keep in like just about all of the process of how this wreath came together so you can see it all, how I layered the different bits and pieces up, tucked in different leaves. You'll see that on some of the leaves, I do chop off some of the stem just so that it tucks in better. And don't be afraid to cut up your leaves and your stems to make them shorter, to make them fit. Almost done, just a few more florals to stick down. I'll make sure to leave everything linked down below so you guys can check out this collection. It's absolutely gorgeous. There is a ton of product in this collection and some really, really fun dies. So I'm going to go in and just pop in a few more leaves, some of the smaller florals from the die cuts pack, and then pull in all of the fun sprinkles and gems and add those. This will just add another bit of bling, another layer of texture, and more interest around the wreath. Here is my title piece, and I pulled this from the Chit Chat pack, and it just says together, and I have that popped up on double foam, so it'll sit nicely there with the photos. And then I'm going to tuck in a little die cut floral and then a little Doodle Pop floral. I have to add a tab, so I did trim up one of the tabs from the Bits and Pieces pack. Going to add a sticker from the 12x12 sticker sheet that says Memories, and then adhere that to the top of the photo to the left, and then tuck in a small orange floral kind of peeking out of that tab. Going to add another leaf, a floral here to the right of the photos. And you can see there in my tray, I have a whole bunch of different sprinkles there. I did cut apart one of the cut apart tags from the 12x12 paper just to bring in some more purple, and I'm going to adhere that to the left of the photo and then add some black and white doodle twine and just tie a little bow. This brings in another texture to the layout. So I'm just going to tie this up in a little bow and then trim up the ends, and I love the way that that looks. Once I have all of the sprinkles added to the layout and all of the jewels, I'm going to go in with some watered down white acrylic paint. I love the look of white splatters on florals, so I'm going to splatter a whole bunch of white paint around this wreath. And then once I'm done with the white acrylic paint, I'm going to go in with some gold Color Shine from Heidi Swapp. I am just so sad that my bottle is just about empty. I mean, there is barely anything left. So I was like scraping the bottom of the bottle to get some gold splatter. It's my favorite gold splatter. So if anybody has any out there that they're willing to get rid of, let me know. That or the Jen Hadfield. I heard that is pretty similar to the Heidi Swapp Color Shine. I'm very sad that my bottle is going to have to be thrown out very, very soon. But I did get some small splatters of gold around the layout as well. I thought it went really well with the colors in this collection. Here are the puffy stickers, just going to add a few of those. I do add a tiny little bumblebee sticker from the Icon sticker sheet, and I add it on one of the florals there to the left, and a So Thankful cardstock sticker. So you'll see that coming up here in just a little bit. I just thought a little bee on one of the florals would be super cute. And then I do like to add something. If my photos are on the right, then I like to put some type of embellishment to the left. So the So Thankful sticker and the little bumblebee was perfect. And you'll see that here in just a little bit. And then you can see them in the still shots as well. Adding in the little jewels. And I add, I think, red and orange. I really love that red in this collection, so I wanted to add some of those jewels in. There is that sticker and bumblebee. And then I will go in with the splatters. You'll see in a minute my camera, it like started to fall off. There it is, fall off my mount. And I didn't realize it right away. So you'll see the camera position change here in just a minute. So that finishes up my layout. I'll do the white and then the gold splatters, and that is my finished layout. I have still shots for you guys at the end, and I will leave all the links down below, as well as the link to the Doodlebug blog, so you can check out the blog post as well. So I will see you guys soon. I hope you enjoyed this layout, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.